You saw it. It was live and in living color. Perhaps, yes, we should be looking at a new champion right now, and his name is Ilya Dragunov.
Lee answering right back. Dragunov rocked all the way to the outside.
Oh, this is the part when this young man is so special right here when he's on the move. That's that wrestling when he's at his best. Oh, yes.
Wes Lee taking it to Dragunov. I mean, how personal can it get in the locker room when you have two alphas like these two here tonight?
Big. That's what I'm always talking about. You're learning something, kid. It should always be about going out there and taking care of it. Wait a minute. Wait, I don't like the looks of this.
Dragunov right now just caught Wes Lee. Lee was dialing it up one more time. Dragunov had it scouted.
What I'm talking about, Vic. This is what I'm talking. This is a fight right here.
Booker!
Whoa!
Cardiac kick! Got caught by Dragunov. And Dragunov now looking to plant Lee, who counters into a DDT.
Wow!
And Dragunov rolling to the outside, and your heart breaks
Vic,
for Lee in that moment.
This kid is incredible, Wes Lee, to pull something off like that, because for a minute I thought he was in dire straits, man.
And this just the opening match. But now Dragunov looking for Torpedo Moscow entering it. Lee caught with a knee. But Dragunov somehow on his feet, landing in. Oh!
Wow.
Dragunov just knocked the heart out of Wes Lee. Shoots the half and punches his ticket to No Mercy.
Here is your winner, Ilya Dragunov.
All those battles, Vic, all those wars finally caught up to Wes Lee. But what a match.
Wes Lee turned over for the #1 contender, that being Ilya Dragunov, who will now face the champ, who isn't too far to not be found. These two competed in an instant classic this summer. Dragunov Hayes are gonna do it again, September 30th, Bakersfield at No Mercy.